Alright, guys. Okay, so we're back. Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so yeah, what I was saying though, we just got carried away, wasn't getting into God like we were supposed to.
Mhm.
We was forgetting. We wasn't thanking Him. We
Mhm.
wasn't giving thanks. And then what seemed to happen, we started losing things. That's when He say, you know, you will surely die. He don't. He don't mean that literally.
Mhm.
He do mean it literally, okay? Because if things are starting to die around you slowly, he give you full warning. Things around you die, and then you end up dying.
Now, what do you mean by die? Because a lot of people, when they think of die, they literally think of death. Um, what is it?
Well, okay. Basically, you're not paying tithes and offering, and you're not giving God thanks for the things that He didn't put in your life. If it wasn't for Him, you wouldn't be able to speak, see, hear, walk, talk, none of these things. You wouldn't
Mhm.
even be able to think.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
so we forgetting that He gave us all these abilities. So basically, in your life, you got a stable foundation. You got a car, you got a house, you got a job. One of them gonna go.
Mhm.
Either your car gonna get messed up, you ain't gonna be able to use it no more. And you wonder, why is this happening to me?
Mhm.
Why is so much bad luck coming on me? Things are dying around you. Your
Mm.
car, you don't, you can't even keep it no more. You don't even have control over keeping it because something always happening. Why
Mhm.
is that? Because you forgot that God gave it to you.
So death doesn't necessarily mean death. It could be something like a failure. It could
It
be
could be a failure also, but
mhm.
it's leading up to death. So if you
So
don't change
okay,
your ways,
okay, so leading up to death, leading up to that certain particular thing being destroyed.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
like if you have a job and you're not really going to your job like you should or performing like you should, then you would lose that job, which is kind of like a death to that job. Like you don't have it anymore.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if
That was literally happening.
hmm or if say you go to school, for my students out there, hey hey, say you go to school and you don't study like you're supposed to, you missed your midterms, you don't do your essays, you don't do this or that, you don't participate in class, you don't even go to class, and you're expecting an A, but you look on your grades when it's the end of that semester and you got an F. So that's kind of like a death to that
A death.
particular class for you. But
Things,
luckily, you're
things
able to take.
around you start to fade away.
Uh huh.
You gotta go ahead.
Luckily, you're able to take the class again. But go ahead.
Yeah, you're Then you start to lose your apartment. You start to lose it.
Oh,
That's what happened to us. We
yeah.
started to lose our apartment. Jobs was being taken away from us. Bad luck was following us. I mean, it wasn't even luck. It's just almost we was
It was karma. It's basically like, uh-oh, my phone died. But not died, but whatever. So from what I'm understanding is from him what he's saying, because I'm calling him right now. My phone just did a thing. Um, is that it was like kind of like karma for us. That since we really didn't do the things that we're supposed to do, in our life, um, it wasn't just going to church. It wasn't just not paying our tithes, which is very important, mind you, very, very, very important. Um, but it was the whole go around to where um, at that point in our life we were fussing and fighting as well. So of course that's not really good in a relationship, especially if you're living together. fussing and fighting. Um, so yeah, let me could just continue because he'll call me back, whatever. So yeah, that time in our relationship, as far as when I moved from Sacramento, because I lived in Sacramento for a little while. When I moved from Sacramento back to the Bay Area, um, that time, um, into that moving period, it was a rough time in our relationship. We were supposed to get married, or I was thinking in my mind, you know, of course, it's been a long time, been together for years. Why not? And like he said, he didn't really, he wanted to, but he wanted a big wedding. Like his idea was a big wedding, like a show off type thing. And with me, I was like, I don't really care. I mean, that seems cool, but can't you do like anniversaries, And, that was an argument as well. A person wanting to get married, or a person wanting to be with that person, and that other person didn't agree. So that was another thing. And, you know, so it kind of led us to be apart for a while. Not break up, but be apart and really rethink ourselves. I've been down here in the Bay Area for 3 years, and he's been in Sacramento for three, well, more than three now, but away from each other for three. And, you know, I believe in our minds and in our hearts, we're way stronger. We're much stronger now. As far as our belief in God, our relationship in God, and we just had to go ahead and restore our relationship in God. I know he was talking a lot, but now it's my turn. We just had to go ahead and restore our relationship in God and restore our relationship with each other. That's important as well. When you restore your relationship in God and you start to realize who you are, as an individual, as a person, and then you restore your relationship with each other, then it's time for you to move on. But since back then our relationship with each other and our relationship with God wasn't connecting, it was kind of butting heads, kind of like, okay, I want to do this, but I really want to do this, and I want to do that, but my heart says that, and it wasn't clicking. So right now that we're apart, it kind of made us grow back closer together. Stop that. Anyway, um, so yeah, uh, so yeah, so in the summertime we're supposed to be getting married. Um, so I'm excited about that, and a little nervous, but who doesn't get like that, Man, these animals. So yeah, I guess that's the end of that. You guys leave comments, I guess, and questions and whatever. All right. Bye, you guys. Yeah, so this is going to be like a segment type thing where me and him, talk, just mainly just talk about whatever's on our hearts. So, bye, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.